Good morning, students. Today we are going to start new chapter. Chapter number 6. The name of the chapter is angle. What is an angle? Angle means a figure formed by two rays meeting at one common endpoint. That is called an angle. So let's see in detail. In geometry, an angle can be defined as the figure formed by two rays. Rays means we have a ray like it starts with a point and ends with a arrow sign. This is called a angle. So a figure formed by two rays meeting at a common end point means there are two rays. These two rays are meeting at a common end point. Here we have this is an example. So you can see this is a ray. This is a ray. Like here is we have a point and this side we have the arrow sign. Now when the two rays meet at one end point is that point from there the ray starts and this arrow sign says and shows in this side, in this direction the rays are increasing. So when we have the two rays, and the two rays are meeting at this common end point, this form an angle. Angle could be in various different size. If we increase it like this, then also it is called an angle. If it increase like that, then also it is called an angle. Means whenever we have the two rays and the two different rays meeting at one point, that is called an angle. So whenever we are talking about the angle, so these two rays are called two arms of the angle. First arm, second arm. And where these two rays are meeting, that common end point is called vertex. So let's see here. An angle, one more important point, an angle is represented by a symbol of this angle. This is a symbol of an angle. You can see here we have an angle. So first we are going to give the name. How we are going to give the name? We have the 3 points. One here, common end point, and one point is here. A, B, C. We can use any of the capital alphabet to write the name of an angle, and we can read the name of the angle clockwise or anti-clockwise. Means we can read this way also or we can read this way also. So let's read it. Angle A, B, C. We can give the name of this angle A, B, C or angle C, B, A. This way we can use both the way and write the name of an angle. So first, component and the naming of angle. How we are going to give the name to this angle? So it could be like, always we are not writing the word angle, so we are using the symbol. As we learn, we use this symbol of angle to write the name of the angle. So angle A, B, C, or we can write angle C, B, A. Both are correct. This way we are going to write the name of an angle. The next component is name of arms. As I said, these two rays are making the angle. So these two becomes the arms of angle. And always we start giving the name to the arms with a common end point. So BC and BA. BC and BA. So how we can write arm BC and arm BA? Yes, this way we can write BC and BA. You can see here we use B in the both as a starting, as because this is the common end point of these two rays. Now the next component is name of vertex. What is the vertex over here? So vertex is what? the common endpoint where the two rays are meeting, that is called vertex. So we can write name of vertex is point B. Name of vertex is point B, as because where these two rays are meeting, that common endpoint called vertex, and these two are called arms of an angle. Now the next component we can write measure of an angle. How we are going to write the measurement of the angle? For that, directly we cannot write. Suppose this is given 60 degree. So the distance between these two rays, which could be measured in degree, that is the measure of an angle. Like here in this example we have 60 degree. Measurement of an angle is 60 degree. This is the way how we are going to name the angle and the different component of an angle. Now move ahead. Here we have types of angle. We have much more than these three types of angle, but in our syllabus we have three main types of angle. The first one is right angle, second one is acute angle, third one is obtuse angle. Whenever we are talking about the right angle, that means that is equal to 90 degree. Is equal to 90 degree. Acute angle between 0 to 90 degree. 0 to 90 degree, or we can say obtuse angle 91 to 180, or we can say between 90 to 180 degree. Between 90 to 180 degree, that is called obtuse angle. So let's learn what is right angle. An angle measure 90 degree is called a right angle. Yes, an angle measure 90 degree is called a right angle. Acute angle, an angle measures between 0 degree to 90 degree is called an acute angle. Yes. Next one is obtuse angle. An angle measures between 90 degree to 180 degree is called an obtuse angle. Now it could be like, whenever we are talking about right angle, so it could be like this way: A, B, C. We have angle ABC. The measurement of this angle is exact 90 degree. So that is called right angle. Acute angle, whenever we are talking about any acute angle, that could be like PQR. We have an example. The measure of this angle is between 0 to 90. What could be there? That will be okay as a measure of an acute angle. The next we learn about obtuse angle, STU, that is between 90 to 180 degree. This way we can say these are the different types of angle, three different types of angle, whatever we are going to learn in our syllabus. So once again we have to understand it by this teaching aid. What we have, whenever we have an angle like this way, first go for the right angle. This way, these two rays are meeting at this common endpoint, and the measure of this angle is the distance between these two arms, these two rays, when we measure in the form of degree, and that is exactly 90 degree. That is called right angle, and this look like this way what we have, and it's come down to 90. Like if we have 89 also, then also it called the acute angle. If we have 15, then also it is called an acute angle. Means we can say between 0 to 90, from 1 to 89, the odd will be called as acute angle. The next way, if we have 90 right angle, when we move 1 degree ahead, like 91 degree, that is called an obtuse angle, and it could be like 150, then also it called the obtuse angle. And if we have 179, then also it is called an obtuse angle. So this way we come to know what are these three types of angles. Now we have to proceed to our problem set number, that is problem set number 17. The question number 1 is given. Complete the following table. Here we have a table, and in this we have the 4 columns. The first one for the diagram, name of the angle we are going to write, vertex we have to write, and arms of the angle we are going to write. So let's start. Angle PQR, the name of the angle, we are using the sign angle PQR, or we can write anti-clockwise also, angle RQP. Yes. The next one is vertex. Vertex means a common endpoint where these two rays are meeting, that is point Q. And the next one is arms of the angle. Arms of the angle is nothing different, the two rays, but the name of the arms start with a common endpoint, that is QP and QR. So we are directly write QP, QR. These two are the names of arms. Now come for the second one. Here we have the angle LMN. Angle LMN or LMN or NML, anti-clockwise, angle NML. The vertex, what we have, that is a common endpoint, point here. The two rays are meeting, that is point M. And the next one is arms of an angle. So we are going to write MN and ML. Whether we are at ML first and MN last, both the condition are okay. And the last we have angle STU or angle UTS. And we have a common end point, that is the vertex point T. And the arms of angle TS and TU. If you are able to see the name of the angle, we are written the name of the angle by two ways, but every time we are getting the name of that Q is same way. Yes, first and last letters are going to change, but the middle one will be same always. Means we can write the name of angle two way, one letter name and two letter name. Suppose in this same one, if you want to write the name of one letter name, it is called angle Q. Three letter name PQR, RQP. But if we want to write one letter name, that is angle Q, angle M, angle T. This way we are going to write. Now proceed to the question number 2, that is observe the adjacent figure, answer the following questions. Here we have a diagram of angle X, O, Y, Z. We have such kinds of diagrams. On the basis of this diagram, we have to write three things: all angles, vertex of angle, arms of the angle. So first, what is the all angles? So X, O, Y, we are talking about this angle. So we have to write first angle X, O, Y, or this same angle we can write angle Y, O, X, the first one. Second one, Y, O, Z, we are talking about this angle Y, O, Z, angle Y, O, Z, or the same angle we can write angle Z, O, Y. One more angle we have, this bigger one, angle X, O, Z, angle X, O, Z, or we can say Z, O, X, angle Z, O, X. This way we can write all the angles by various way in this adjacent figure. The next one is vertex of the angles. If you are able to see, there is only one vertex at this point, all the three angles are meeting. So that could be point O. There is only one vertex, point O. There all the three angles having the two arms are meeting at the end point. So it could be like point O. Arms of the angle. So here we have for angle, first angle we have XOY. XOY. For angle XOY, what are the arms? So let's see. XOY, we have OX and OY. We have OX and OY. OX and OY. And in the second angle, that is YOZ. YOZ. We have two arms. OYOZ. So second one for angle we have YOZ. What are the sides? That are OY and OZ. Now the next for the angle, the bigger one, what we have XOZ. For XOZ we have OX and OZ. OX and OZ. These are the arms of angle of these three different angles. How we are going to write it? So this way, today we learn about the angle, what is an angle, how the angle should be formed, how we can give the name to the angle, how we can find out the various components of angle like arms of angle, vertex of angle and names of angle. We learn about the three main types of angle: right angle triangle, acute angle and obtuse angle. So apart from that, we did the problem set number 17. So the next concept of this angle we are going to learn in the next video. Till now you should be see this video and try to observe it, and you could be draw any of the three more. The same table you could be draw by yourself, change the name and the types of angle, and you could be right. You should learn the definition of angle as well as the definition of these three types of angle, and that all things should be complete in your CW. The next concept we will continue in the next video. Thank you so much.